Ci sono luoghi che non appartengono solo a chi li vive, ma a chi ci crede. È qui che i sogni prendono forma, dove la fatica diventa forza e il rumore del campo diventa musica. Ogni rimbalzo è una promessa, ogni tiro una speranza che vola. Napoli sa cosa significa crederci, rialzarsi, ricominciare, sempre. È da questo spirito che nasce una nuova casa, Alcott Arena, perché quando credi davvero non esiste limite a ciò che puoi diventare.
Buonasera, buon pomeriggio a tutti i tifosi appassionati del Napoli Basketball. Siamo qui, come in tutte le partite casalinghe, all'esterno dell'Alcott Arena per accompagnarvi nella sfida di LPA che la squadra di Coach Magor disputa questa sera qui all'Alcott Arena contro Cremona. Un incontro che in realtà è anche un po' uno scontro diretto in classifica, perché i punti che separano le due formazioni sono veramente pochi. Ed è un ulteriore step che le due squadre compiranno, chi da una parte e chi dall'altra, per cercare di avvicinarsi all'appuntamento più ambito di questo momento dell'anno, ovvero la possibilità di accedere alle Final 8 che si disputeranno a febbraio. Quindi chiaramente l'ambiente comincia a accendersi alla pari delle aspettative, ma come sempre, per conoscere alla perfezione la squadra che affronteremo questa sera, noi ci affidiamo alle parole dell'assistant coach Francesco Cavaliere, che è il protagonista della nostra rubrica settimanale, vale a dire The Breakdown, durante la quale ci presenta sempre tutti i dettagli della nostra avversaria. Quindi ascoltiamo cosa ci ha raccontato questa settimana. Ben ritrovati a un nuovo appuntamento con Breakdown, la nostra rubrica settimanale in cui analizziamo l'avversaria di Napoli, che per questa settimana è Cremona, e come al solito ci istruisce il nostro assistant coach Francesco Cavaliere.
Ciao Sabrina, un caro saluto a tutti i nostri tifosi.
Ciao coach, Cremona, un'avversaria che in qualche modo si presenta qui in casa nostra per uno scontro diretto in classifica.
Sì, assolutamente sì, sappiamo bene l'importanza della partita. Cremona sicuramente è una squadra da non sottovalutare. Noi ci stiamo allenando bene, la stiamo preparando al meglio e sicuramente vorremmo giocare una grande partita davanti al nostro pubblico.
Rispetto ai nastri di partenza, che stagione sta conducendo Cremona?
Cremona è una squadra che occupa meritatamente il posto in classifica che è in questo momento, è una squadra che ha un'identità molto forte, è composta da tanti giocatori di talento, da tanti giocatori capaci di accendersi e di avere impatto durante l'arco della gara. È una squadra che ha un roster che gli permette comunque di mixare tanti quintetti diversi durante l'arco della partita. Può usare quintetti difensivi, quintetti offensivi, quintetti con giocatori con 4 esterni o un lungo, ed è composto anche da lunghi che comunque hanno l'abilità di aprire il campo. Sicuramente è una squadra molto ben allenata, molto ben strutturata, sarà una squadra da affrontare alla massima concentrazione.
Ecco, parlavi di roster, c'è qualche elemento anche fra gli italiani che va tenuto a bada?
Sì, sicuramente è una squadra che ha un'impronta italiana molto forte. Tra i giocatori che stanno comunque facendo molto bene abbiamo Casarin, che comunque è un giocatore che nonostante sia molto giovane, ha tanta esperienza in questo campionato, sta facendo una grande stagione. Possiamo parlare anche di Veronesi, che comunque è un altro giocatore che sta facendo una grande stagione dopo quella fatta a Sassari l'anno scorso. Poi c'è Christian Barnes, che conosciamo bene, che è stato anche qui a Napoli, dove ci ha aiutato a vincere il campionato di A2 e quindi conquistare la promozione A1, che è un giocatore invece diverso, molto più esperto, ma comunque che sta avendo un impatto molto importante. Un altro giovane comunque è Grant, che è un giocatore che comunque proviene da Reggio Emilia, che comunque a Cremona sta trovando la sua dimensione. Quindi sono una squadra sicuramente di tutto rispetto, composta da tanti giocatori sia negli stranieri che negli italiani, capaci di dare un contributo molto importante alla propria squadra.
Ecco, e dal punto di vista del gioco, su quale aspetto vogliamo puntare l'attenzione di Cremona?
Sicuramente è una squadra che è molto capace di giocare a ritmi molto alti, ha tanti giocatori capaci comunque di essere pericolosi sul perimetro, ed ha una grande atletismo e grande fisicità. Inoltre all'interno del loro roster hanno Peto Willis, che è un giocatore molto esperto, un giocatore capace di accendersi nei momenti importanti della partita e comunque di prendersi anche il peso della squadra sulle proprie spalle.
Abbiamo conosciuto Cremona, ma io devo farvi conoscere un'altra persona, perché accanto a me c'è Giuseppe Arca, che non è soltanto uno dei play una delle nostre divisioni inferiori, ma è anche l'admin ufficiale della pagina Instagram dell'Under 14. Giuseppe, ciao, e raccontami un po' questa storia.
Allora, è iniziato tutto quanto nel 2024, che quando facciamo l'Under 13, che io dovevo fare la mia tesina di terza media. Stavo provando a utilizzare un programma chiamato Canva, e ho fatto dei progetti di prova sulla Napoli, sui nostri compagni e tutti quanti, e ai miei compagni è piaciuto, abbiamo deciso di creare questa pagina e di portarla fino appunto ad oggi.
Beh, ed è una pagina seguitissima che ha tantissimi follower, è un lavoraccio quello di prendersi cura ogni giorno di tanti. Come lo fai? Qual è il tuo punto forte?
Il mio punto forte è quello di stare... Non ho proprio punto forte, io non è nemmeno molto difficile questo lavoro, semplicemente ho le grafiche già pronte, uso i programmi e pubblico sull'account.
Mi dici qual è il giocatore della squadra di Magro a cui ti ispiri, che ammiri di più?
Probabilmente Rasir Bolton.
C'è qualche caratteristica tua che dici, ma secondo me è come Bolton?
Magari la velocità, il palleggio, e anche la taglia.
C'è tempo per vedere, ma dobbiamo dire ai nostri tifosi che sicuramente una cosa la sai fare meglio di Bolton, che è quella di parlare alle telecamere, perché nel pre-match cosa abbiamo fatto insieme?
Intervistata al coach Alessandro Magro.
E allora guardate un po' Giuseppe, non io, cosa ha chiesto a coach Magro.
Buonasera coach, come si sente in questo pre-partita?
Ma siamo pronti a dare battaglia, torniamo a giocare davanti al nostro pubblico, una partita molto importante, ci serve per la classifica, per continuare a sognare le Final 8, quindi siamo molto carichi, non vediamo l'ora che inizi.
Perfetto, come ha preparato i vostri giocatori? Che cosa avete preparato? Cosa si aspetta da loro?
Mi aspetto intanto che ci sia la dimostrazione di una unità di squadra in attacco e in difesa, dobbiamo darci una mano, dobbiamo partecipare partendo dall'aspetto difensivo. Cremona è una squadra molto talentuosa, che gioca molto leggera, gioca tanto in velocità, quindi sarà una partita a punteggio alto, una partita con tanti possessi. Dovremo riuscire a controllare il gioco, cercare di condividere il pallone e creare i migliori tiri possibili.
Perfetto, grazie coach.
Bravo.
Com'è andata?
Bene.
Ok. Ragazzi, siamo pronti? Venite un po'. Vieni accanto. Allora, abbiamo visto quello che ha domandato Giuseppe a coach Magro. Adesso ti chiedo di presentarmi i tuoi compagni. Chi sono?
Allora, lui è Samuele ed è appena arrivato. Lui è Giuseppe Brandi, Maurizio Avallone, Claudio De Marco, anche lui è appena arrivato, Luca Po, lui è Dimitri Razza e quello dietro è Luca Poli.
Allora, dimmi un po' chi è il vero leader della vostra squadra.
Della nostra Giuseppe Arca, perché è il nostro capitano.
Dov'è il capitano? Non lo vedo, dov'è? Ah! Allora, mi ha detto il capitano, lo chiedo a te, che lui somiglia un po' quando gioca a Rasir Bolton, è vero?
Io? Ah, lui? Penso di sì.
E tu a chi somigli dei grandi?
Forse Mitrulong.
E cos'hai di Mitrulong?
Ball handling.
Caspita! Allora stasera siete seduti sugli spalti a guardare la partita, vieni qui, mi dite un po' insieme che partita vi aspettate?
Allora, secondo me è una partita molto importante perché siamo molto vicini in classifica e quindi è molto utile vincerla.
Tu che dici, la vinciamo?
Ma sì, spero, sarà combattuta secondo me.
Tu sei l'ultimo arrivato, mi hanno detto. Che squadra hai trovato?
Ma mi hanno accolto subito, quindi sono stata contentissima, anche a livello di affetto, come mi hanno accolto.
L'ha accolto il capitano, allora capitano grazie per avermi accompagnato, ci vediamo dopo?
Sì.
Fai un saluto ai tifosi.
Ciao e forza Napoli.
Grazie, buon divertimento. Allora, vediamo un po' il nostro parterre come si prepara all'appuntamento con Cremona, che è senza dubbio un appuntamento che ci tiene abbastanza tesi sulle spine, perché il Napoli e Cremona sono due formazioni che vivono una classifica simile. Una delle due, ovvero Cremona, comincia per guadagnarsi la stagione, per guadagnarsi la permanenza, pur essendo oramai una veterana del campionato di LBA, ma le ambizioni poi crescono anche a seconda dei risultati. Quindi proviamo a sentire il nostro parterre. Buonasera, perché vi allontanate spaventati? State lavorando, scusatemi, state lavorando. Allora spostiamoci da quest'altra parte dove di solito troviamo i nostri tifosi e allora arrivano da Cremona e siccome noi amiamo il fair play, vediamo un po', sono Napoli e Cremona due squadre che oggi si sfidano per un obiettivo simile. Che partita è?
Oggi sicuramente è una partita difficile per noi perché comunque Napoli è una bella squadra. Logicamente noi speriamo di vincere, poi vinca il migliore. Noi veniamo tutti gli anni comunque a Napoli, già io è il quarto anno che vengo. Ho degli amici qui a Napoli, è sempre bello venire a Napoli.
Quale degli avversari di Napoli teme di più?
Sicuramente Mitrulong è la punta di diamante di Napoli, quindi bisogna limitare lui, poi vediamo. Dalla nostra parte abbiamo Peyton Willis.
Quindi buon divertimento?
Vinca il migliore, sempre forza Cremona e forza Napoli, dai.
Sì, buona partita, più tardi. È sempre bello ascoltare anche i nostri avversari in un ambiente chiaramente votato a fair play, mentre le due squadre le vedete già sul parquet impegnarsi chiaramente per il riscaldamento che poi aprirà alla sfida. Manca veramente poco, io vi devo ricordare, come vi ricordo tutte le settimane, che l'appuntamento che succede alla nostra live è quello con Giulio Alfano, che è il nostro uomo partita, perché lui vi racconta la partita, tutte le sfide sia in casa che fuori casa del Napoli Basketball, e lo fa commentandole in inglese perché per tutta l'audience statunitense e canadese è possibile vedere in chiaro attraverso il nostro canale YouTube le sfide del Napoli. Se invece vi trovate in qualsiasi altra parte del mondo ma volete comunque guardare su YouTube, potete quantomeno ascoltarla. Quindi io saluto Giulia Alfano, ma saluto anche questi meravigliosi ragazzi. Buonasera!
Forza Napoli!
Forza Napoli!
Voi venite sempre al palazzetto, è la prima volta?
La prima volta no, però poche volte.
È la prima volta. A me la seconda, sono venuto l'altra volta.
Allora vengo da te che sei un veterano di questo sport. Come mai venite a vedere? Cosa vi appassiona di più di questa squadra?
L'amore per il Napoli.
E ti sembra che lo rappresenti bene l'amore per il Napoli?
Sì, Napoli in tutto, calcio, basket, sempre forza Napoli.
Perché il nostro signor Guerri, buonasera. Allora, con che spirito veniamo stasera?
Allora, siamo molto fiduciosi finalmente di poter rientrare nei primi 8. Ce lo meritiamo, no? Che pensi?
Ce lo meritiamo ed è uno scontro diretto in classifica, quindi c'è bella tensione.
Sì, speriamo che questa tensione si riversi in un ottimo risultato. Domenica scorsa dovevamo vincere, ora stasera dobbiamo recuperare.
Vogliamo dire qualcosa per Natale ai nostri tifosi?
Dobbiamo stare vicino a questa squadra che se lo merita, un ambiente straordinario, molto ambizioso, e speriamo che tutti insieme di raggiungere ottimi risultati.
Grazie, ci vediamo dopo.
Ciao, a dopo. Ciao.
A dopo. Forza, ma me lo dovete dire insieme.
Forza Napoli!
Buona partita, poi mi fate sapere se vi è piaciuta. Lei è il papà?
Nonno.
Il nonno, lei è un appassionato di basket?
No, accompagna loro, più che altro.
Ecco, allora che cosa si aspetta di
Mi
vedere?
piace tutto lo sport, però non è che... Mi piace tutto lo sport e basta.
Si comportano bene questi ragazzi?
Sì, sempre.
Allora buon divertimento, buona partita a voi. Allora continuiamo a guardare chi c'è nel nostro parterre, anche la nostra ospitality che si predispone già per quelle che saranno poi i successivi appuntamenti, perché lo sapete, noi ci godiamo un po' l'intervallo, ce lo dovete permettere, no? Il basket è uno sport diverso dove forse il terzo tempo si protrae, per tutta la partita ci si diverte, sentite forse un po' l'acustica cambiare perché le squadre sono prontissime all'inno nazionale, quindi poi chiaramente a goderci questo entusiasmante spettacolo. Alle mie spalle schiera di tifosi, squadre in campo, respiriamo un po' più da vicino l'ambiente, si prepara, vedete i nostri ragazzi chiaramente concentrati perché la sfida è ad alta tensione più che mai. Questa sera vedete anche Mitro Long, forse tra il più commentato dei nostri ragazzi, le magliette già pronte, oggi scendiamo in campo con la divisa bianca a strisce azzurre, quindi insomma ragazzi, ma buonasera, allora siamo pronti o non siamo pronti?
Sì, siamo pronti per questa partita, speriamo di vincere.
Quale sarà la chiave di questa sfida?
Che senso?
Tu sei un giocatore, dove si vincono partite? In quale parte del campo si vincono queste?
In difesa si deve, sì, devo dare molta importanza in difesa e anche in attacco. Poi in attacco non conta tanto quello che faremo, poi conta più la difesa.
Siccome io vi vedo sempre vieni avvicinati, venire al palazzetto, voglio sapere, perché chiaramente voi fate parte della nostra squadra, voglio sapere a quale dei ragazzi vi ispirate di più.
Chi?
A chi vi ispirate di più?
A Naz.
Cosa ti piace di Mitro Long?
Il carattere soprattutto. Il modo con cui si allena, gioca, c'ha un bel carattere, un bel modo di fare.
Tu a chi ti ispiri?
Io? Dove sta?
Dici il nome.
Bolton.
Cosa ti piace di Bolton?
È molto energico quando gioca, cioè è molto sicuro di se stesso quando fa le cose. Mi piace molto.
Ragazzi, eccolo qua, visto, ti è venuto anche a stringere la mano. Bene, buon divertimento, ci vediamo dopo, fate i bravi. Allora, quanto manca a questa sfida? Mancano 10 minuti chiaramente in cui cresce anche la tensione sul parquet, quindi chiaramente li vedete già tutti belli che predisposti, comincia a riempirsi anche il palazzetto perché stanno per scoccare le ore 18 e vi ricordo che questa è la penultima sfida in casa dell'anno, vedete la concentrazione di coach Magro che parla con Chris, il suo assistente, chiaramente sono le ultime indicazioni, le ultime sensazioni che si scambiano per una sfida che sicuramente non può che farci essere tesi e tra l'altro il mio bravissimo Mirko inquadra anche Flag, uno dei protagonisti, uno degli uomini di riferimento della nostra squadra, mentre sotto il canestro si riscalda Caruso con il capitano Gentile che serve il pallone a tutti i compagni di squadra per scaldarsi un po' le mani nei tiri liberi, perché sono anche questi spesso e volentieri la volta e la svolta per sfide che molto spesso si giocano sul filo del punto, si concludono anche sul filo del punto, quindi è chiaro che bisognerà essere quanto mai pronti e quanto mai sconfiggere anche un po' quelle che giustamente sono le emozioni che non possono che accompagnare un match di cui conosciamo benissimo il valore. Allora, io voglio ancora una volta ricordarvi di non lasciare questo spazio su YouTube non appena ci saluteremo, perché c'è Giulio Alfano che sicuramente è già in studio a Time for Stream per commentarvi la diretta in inglese, quindi chiunque si trovi negli Stati Uniti e in Canada potrà vedere questa partita Napoli-Cremona assolutamente live col commento del mio eccellente collega. Ma se anche non foste negli Stati Uniti basterebbe comunque connettervi sul nostro canale ufficiale YouTube dove siete adesso per continuare a seguire la partita ascoltandola, quindi non ci lasciate e soprattutto non dimenticate i nostri appuntamenti. Fra l'altro vi svelo una chicca: questa settimana io, insieme a Danilo e Fabrizio, gli straordinari ragazzi che si occupano della comunicazione del Napoli Basket, abbiamo preparato una sorpresa per Natale, quindi restate connessi sul nostro canale. Se non ci seguite, cominciate a farlo sui nostri social, in particolare su Instagram, su Facebook. Io vi saluto, ci vediamo nel post match. Buon Napoli Cremona a tutti.
A tough day can happen to anyone, especially when a key absence combines with a string of unfavorable calls. What really matters is the ability to respond, to bounce back and move forward with confidence and belief. Nothing is off the table. every goal is still within reach. Alcott Arena, hi everyone, I am Giulio Alfano and welcome to Napoli Basketball Cremona. This is Pierluigi Brotto, Cremona's coach, talking about today's game. Cremona comes in with a 5-5 record and is coming off a tough home loss against Varese. On the road, they are 1-4 so far this season, with their lone win being a prestigious victory against the reigning champions, Virtus Bologna. Cremona starting five: Willis, Casarin, Veronesi, Ndiaye, Anikbogu. As you can see, there's not Duram. We're going to talk about him. Had a lot of problems during this practice week. But now, let's listen to Coach Alessandro Magro. A very important game tonight.
Di essere attaccati alla zona Final 8, ci crediamo molto,
Yes, it is. We want to get the Final 8 of Italy
davanti
Cup.
al nostro pubblico. Delle prossime partite ne giocheremo 3 in casa, questa è la prima contro una squadra che ha 2 punti più di
We're
noi.
going to play 3 games here at the Alcott
Serve per
Arena.
il morale, serve per la fiducia, per continuare a tornare alla vittoria e credere
We
nel
want to
lavoro che
win,
stiamo facendo, ma
to increase the
soprattutto
level of
perché questi
confidence,
sono
to
estremamente
increase the
importanti
morale.
per i nostri obiettivi.
In this game, it's very important in order to achieve our goals. Napoli starting 5, Mitrulong, Bolton, Flag, Sims and Croswell. So no Caruso. Well, Caruso is a bit under the weather with a fever, and Duram on the other end, talking about Cremona, didn't practice, as we said, with the team this week. So we'll have to see what kind of minutes they can handle tonight. Veronesi and Casarin, the Italian core of Cremona. Napoli without Italian players in the starting 5, with Ed Croswell replacing Willie Caruso in the position of center, as big man who's going to start this game. We talked about Cremona. Napoli enters at 4-6. Looking to bounce back after a rough road loss in Udine, the Alcott Arena. Coach Magro's team has posted a 2-3 home record so far this season, but we remember what happened last week. Udine, Napoli played without Brazil Bolton. Napoli didn't play well, but we cannot underestimate how the unfavorable calls affected the game and the final result. Napoli didn't play because of the officials, but the officials' performance was very, very clearly analyzing Napoli's result, Napoli's performance and result. But this is a completely different game. This is Napoli-Cremona. This is an important game. The two teams have faced each other 6 times, all in regular season play, with Cremona holding 4-2 edge. There has been only one road win in the history of this matchup, Cremona's victory in Naples last season. Let's see what's going to happen tonight. So everything is set. We are ready to roll. The officials tonight are Carmelo Loguzzo, Giulio Pepponi, Alessio Dionisi, Yam Wayu. Let's go, guys! Cremona with the first possession of the game. Willis, Veronesi, Casarin and Veronesi in core. We said Willis deep. Mir Sims will make the rebound. Mitrulong. Casarin on him. Sims. Mitrulong again. Amir Sims. Flag. Mitrulong. Cremona switch. Mitrulong. Flag from 3. Not good. So, no points so far. Napoli Nothing, Cremona nothing, a good defensive possession. But Napoli didn't find the basket. Casarin. Too long on him. Croswell helps and recovers. Willis, most dangerous player tonight. Where is he? Trying from the corner, not good, but Napoli hasn't been able to transition. And so it's Cremona's ball. Casarin, Peyton Willis. Veronesi and Bogu. Usman Diaye, we're going to talk about him, specialist in terms of rebounding. Another turnover for Napoli. Willis. Peyton Willis, former Pistoia player, first bucket of the game. Mitrulon is downhill. Banks it in. Casarin very quickly with a fast break. Davide Casarin. Mitrulon. Sims. Flag Sims again. Casarin on him. It's a clear mismatch. Bolton. Is it in? Napoli missed him a lot. Udine. Zir Bolton. Very important for Coach Magro's team. Willis, too long on him. Veronesi. Diaye. Casarin. Veronesi again, Simpson him, Veronesi. Sassari player. Two for him. Cremona still leading by 3. Bolton. 10 seconds, shot clock. Mitrulon. 5 seconds now. Mitrulon, side step. Not good. But it's a foul, the first foul of the game after 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Yes. This must be too long. After 5 seconds on the other side, Casarin. Brazil, Bolton. Get in. Yeah, with the first foul of the game, it seems. 4-3. Knocks it in. Amir Sims. Napoli ties at 7. Napoli does need Amir Sims his best. As you certainly remember, after 1 minute and a half, Napoli 14 fouls in Udine. Now, after 3 minutes and 15 seconds, no foul for Napoli, only 1 for Cremona. Well, this is basketball, but sometimes the officials affect the single game much more than they should. Willis, flag on him. But Willis, the gap, and it's Napoli's ball. Good D for Coach Magro's team. Mitrulon. Napoli wants to do the deal. Seems flag, catch, shoot, and makes the shot and takes the lead. Napoli 10, Cremona 7. 2 3-pointers in a row. Sims and flag. And here on the other side, Ike Anigbogu. Ties at 10. 20% for him. So in this game, 1 for 5. It was very clear, very good shot for him. Good look for him. He made it. Sims. The eye on him. Amir Sims. Crosswell trying to get alive. It's Cremona's ball. And this is Sevian flag, but immediate reaction. Casarin to Anibou. So Napoli 10, Cremona 10. Peyton Willis. Not easy. Willis again. Willis. It's in for a rebound. Napoli wants to run. Flag. Flag! Savian flag. 5 points in a row for him. Very important player for Coach Magre's team. Casarin. Wow, Casarin again. Yeah, seems alternate, trying to alter the shot. We can run. Meter long. Flag again. Fire, but misfires. Casarin. We can run again. Good opportunity in transition. Meter long. Seems for 3. Not good. Napoli gets a rebound. Flag to Croswell. And Croswell. Napoli up by 4. Rebounding is key. Croswell is second in the league in terms of 2-point percentage, 70.4. After Flag's rebound, Flag's assist at Croswell. Napoli 14, Cremona 10. Veronesi for 3. Looking for rebound. It's Napoli's ball. It's a good stretch for Coach Magre's team right now. Casarin talking to coaching staff. Good beginning of the game. Sims for 3. Flag. Look at him. Very good assist. Savian flag. And Napoli with meter long. 7 defensive rebounds for Napoli so far. Bolton. Just a foul. 2 free throws for him. It's Peyton Willis. Foul. Napoli with no foul committed in the first 6 minutes and 24 seconds of this first quarter. Now the first substitutions of the game. Willis and Veronesi out. Jones and Durham in. I'm gonna look at the physical conditions of Durham. Not a good week for him. Bolton. Shoe for 2. Rasir Bolton. Sorry, as you can see with 24.1%, 23-4, 31. The first games of the season. Casarin, Jones. Too long on him. Napoli switches. Diaye. Casarin, flag on him. Casarin. Right hand. Brings it in. And now too long. Sims. The eye on him. Amir Sims. Sims again. Sims. Trying to get a rebound. Jones. Croswell. Confusion right now. But at Croswell. It's a 50-50 ball. He's fouled by Ousmane Diaye. No, it's Nibou's foul. There was a clear mismatch earlier between Sims and Durham. Now 2 free throws. Croswell, 58.6% from the line. 17 for 29. As you can see, not a specialist. The first is good. No fouls, as you can see, for Napoli so far. Talking about a team, talking about players who had a lot of fouls problem, especially Sims, the first games. Good so far. 1 for 2. Red Croswell. He can do better. He should do better. Casarin. Duran for 3. Fires. Very low percentages for Cremona so far. Mitrulong. Bolton. Cremona's defense collapsing. Painted area. Mitrulong. For 3. Not good. Rebound Jones. Duran. Ball. The last 2 minutes of the first quarter. Napoli up by 3. Napoli 17, Cremona 14. Mitrulong. Sims for 3. Amir Sims. Splash. The second 3-pointer of his game. The third for Napoli. Sims and 1 flags, and now traveling Ousmane Diaye, a bad turnover for Cremona. Overall, a good D for Napoli in this first quarter. Yes, it's a long game. We're still in the first quarter, but many good signs for Coach Magra's team. Diaye out, Grant in, Mitrulong. Flag. Casarin on him. Mitrulong. Caruso in. Mitrulong to Sims for 3. Short. Caruso. Green. Pressing at Croswell. Casarin. Jones. Mitrulong on him. Grant. Casarin. Grant. Extra pass. Duran for 3. Good ball movement for Cremona. Lots of steam created, good look, and converted to 3 points. What happens now? Foul, fancy foul. Caruso's foul. The first foul of the game. And this is the replay. And Duran. So Caruso's foul. Sims out, Mitrulong out, Gentile and Treyer in for the last 44 seconds of the first quarter. Burns in and ball out. Christian Burns joined Napoli roster during their winning playoff run in the 2021 A2 A2 season. Casarin and Caruso. Very well done, very nicely done. The loop wasn't converted, so Napoli with the last opportunity of the quarter. Elamin, not good. 3 seconds for Cremona. Let's see. Casarin doesn't even try to shoot. So the first quarter is over. A good first quarter for Napoli. A good beginning of the game with a solid defense. It's a long game. It's a tough game, but Coach Magra's team knows that tonight is particularly important. We'll be back in just a bit for the second quarter. Alcott Arena, second quarter, Napoli, Cremona. Well, a good first quarter for Napoli. Napoli who leads by 3, 20-17. Napoli committed only one foul, Caruso's offensive foul at the beginning of the quarter. It's weird. It's the first time that this happens. Napoli usually commits many fouls in the first quarter. These are the total statistics of the first quarter. Well, 3 for 9. 3 for Napoli, 3 for 7 for Cremona from the arc, from behind the arc. Let's see what's gonna happen. As usual, during the timeouts, I'm gonna talk about the stats entering this game. Because this team is not that different in terms of gaming style. Flag, sidestep, for 3! Nothing but net Savian flag. A good first quarter, and he starts very well the second one too. Burns, 8 points, as you can see, for Savian flag. Great player. One of the best players so far. Durham Jones is downhill, banks it in. Gentile, Caruso rolls, Gentile, flag, 3, Treyer trying to the rebound, good ball moment near Casarin. At the end, Davide Casarin, a very, very good Italian player. Treyer, flag, good defense. On him, Elamin. Isn't it a foul? Elamin again, banks it in. Ismael Elamin, what a player. Offensively, he's very, very good. Napoli up by 4. Burns. Offensive foul. Should be Durham's, who charged Elamin. Sasha Grant. Legal screen. First team foul of the second quarter. Overall, Napoli with only one foul so far. Caruso's offensive foul at the end of the first quarter. Gentile. Elamin. Treyer sets the screen. Treyer, Elamin again. Burns on him. It's a clear mismatch. Treyer from 3. Good look and a good execution. Grant. Treyer on him. And this is another offensive foul. Yes, it is. So Sasha Grant, second offensive foul in a row. And here we want to be clear. Because Kasper Treyer is very, very good at keeping a legal defensive position. Grant wasn't able to slow down and charged. Player from Estonia. Treyer, Sims, Gentile. To Sims, difficult catch. Sims trying to bank it in. Durham. Napoli with many good defenses so far. Durham. Jones, 14 seconds. Cremona's attack. Cremona offense. Jones, chair on him. Burns from downtown. Good. Another W for Napoli's defense. Bolton! It's fine. A 3-point play opportunity, but when Rasir Bolton speeds up. There's nothing defense can do. Just fouling him can be a possible solution. So 2 free throws for the former Anversa player. And I repeat what I already said in the first quarter. Napoli missed him a lot in Udine. With Bolton, it would have been a completely different game. First timeout of the game, Cremona's timeout, and so we can look at the numbers. Tonight we're looking at 2 teams sitting right in the middle of the standings, but their numbers tell 2 slightly different stories. Talking about deep stats, Napoli comes in with an offensive rating of 111. Cremona is a bit higher at 113.5, showing that both teams can score efficiently in half-court situations. The real gap, though, shows up on the defensive end, because Cremona allows 110.8 points per 100 possessions. Now, as you can see, a lot of supporters with the Santa Claus hat, Curva Est, the east end, the core, the heart of Napoli supporters. So Cremona allows 110.8 points per 100 possessions. Napoli, on the other hand, is giving up 115.5. That is one of the weaker defensive marks in Serie A. The different drives the net rating. Napoli at negative 4.5, Cremona at positive 2.7. Technically, Napoli is a team that wants to play inside out. He shoots 56.9% from 2. One of the better percentages in the league. I'm gonna go back to the numbers later here. After Bolton's free throw. John Jones, 2 points. This was a 3-point play opportunity, as you clearly realized. So Napoli up by 5. Meter long. Elamin. Seems for a pick and pop. Elamin fires. So it's gonna be Cremona's ball. Tight game so far, as we expected, but Napoli showing very, very good signs. Now it's Cremona with Durham. Peyton Willis. Sims on him. 6 seconds. Willis rises for 3. A defensive rebound. Rebounding is key, and Napoli has been doing it very well since the beginning of the game. Sims, Treyer for 3. Kasper Treyer. Napoli is up by 8. Rebounding, transition, and Napoli is able, with a good ball movement, to find the open player. Jones, Durham, Elamin on him. Another good defense. Durham, Elamin with a foul. This is a good foul, because Durham was able to take him off the dribble. Elamin stopping the offense, and this is Kasper Treyer's 3-pointer with Amir Sims' assist. First team foul of the quarter for Napoli. Second team foul of the game. Casarin, Jones, Burns, another foul. Well, there was a clear mismatch between Rasir Bolton and Christian Burns. So Bolton with a foul. First personal foul of the game. He's on the floor, so no free throws yet for Cremona. Casarin as well on him. A steal by Elamin. And one, Ismail Elamin. Still, fast break. Elamin banks it in and is fouled by Casarin. This is the right attitude. This is the right energy. And Ismail Elamin fires up the crowd, fires up, energizes the Alcott Arena. Very good second quarter. If Napoli supporter were curious about this team's reaction after Udine, well, the first answers are particularly positive. Elamin converts the free throw, Napoli up by 11. It's a long game, it's a tough game. So far, a very, very good performance. Casarin, Diaye, Casarin, Jones, mid-range, no good. That's mid too long. Sims, hand off, Elamin, mid too long again. 4-3! Nasby too long! Bang! Napoli up by 14, Napoli 37, Cremona 23. It means that in the second quarter it's 17 and 6. Very, very good performance so far for Coach Magro's team. We go back to the numbers, so we're talking about Napoli's offense, the ability Coach Magro's team to generate offense through ball movement rather than pure isolation. Cremona is a little more balanced, so the efficiency inside with a 55.7% from two, but much heavier reliance on the three-point shot with 324 attempts among highest volumes in Serie A. So in order to win, everybody needs to raise the defensive floor. They need to become elite, but they cannot afford to give up easy early clock baskets to a team that already shoots efficiently. Everybody needs to attack the paint consistently. Cremona is not even an elite rim protecting team. This is Curva Est. Look at them. They're wonderful. They're beautiful. Napoli's strength, the rim must be a focal point, not a secondary option. And Napoli needs to keep controlling shot selection. Cremona is comfortable trading threes. Napoli cannot fall into that rhythm. It must dictate the shots they're coming from. Casarin. Willis. Casarin again. Veronesi for 3. This is good. A good reaction for Brotto's team after the timeout. Casarin and Veronesi, best players so far for Cremona. Bolton, flag wide open. Savion flag knocks it in. Napoli has just traded threes. Veronesi and flag on the other end. Good percentages from 3. And a good defense, a good W for Napoli's defense. Bolton, Sims, flag, again, wide open! He's fouled. No, Croswell has been fouled, so should be 2 free throws. Let's look at it again. Yes. So flag 3. It's not good. In and out. But Bow fouled Croswell. Good ball movement for Napoli. Excellent shot selection so far. But everything starts from behind. Everything starts from defense. A good defense. A long series of good defense with intensity, with rebounding, with close out with perfect timing. And Napoli leads by 16. Not bad. 22-9 so far in the second quarter. Casarin. Willis. Sims on him. Willis to Veronesi. A bad pass. A bad catch. But we're talking about good players. So why are they playing so poorly? Because Napoli's defense puts a lot of pressure on them. Bolton. Sims with a screen. Meter long. Side step. Croswell! Bangeten! At Croswell! Napoli up by 18. On the other hand, Veronesi fouled. Should be mid-long. Yes. So Napoli's third team foul. Let's look again. The previous offense with mid-long. Taking the shot. Croswell rolls. And no obstacles between Croswell and a dunk. Veronesi with 95.7%, 12 for 14 from the line, as you can see. New screen. 2 for 2. Napoli up by 16. Croswell initiates the offense, bringing the ball across mid-court. Meter long, flag, meter long again. Zone defense for Cremona. Meter long from downtown. Oh my God, this player is something that makes me crazy. Duran, no foul. It's a previous foul on the floor. Napoli up by 19. Napoli with a leader that is called Nas Mitrulong. Seems trying to get a charge by Mitrulong. Napoli's 3-point percentage so far has been very, very good. 8 for 18. It means 44%. This is only one of the key aspects of this game so far. I'm talking about stats. One of the clearest statistical contrasts in the matchup between Napoli and Cremona is how these two teams approach the three-point line. Approached in the first 10 games of the season. As you can see on your screen, there's the fouls situation. Cremona leaves on volume, 324 three-point attempts with a respectable 34%, meaning they are fully comfortable letting it fly early and often. The spacing central to their offense and helps open driving lanes and kickouts. Napoli, by contrast, is far more conservative. They've taken just 223 threes in the bottom of the league, and they shoot 31.8%. Tells you the perimeter shooting is not where they want to live. Well, so far the game has been saying something different. Probably Napoli, from this point of view, try to do something different. Napoli's offense has always been about shot quality, not quantity. So tonight, Napoli needs to keep being disciplined in closeouts, especially in transition. Cremona looks for rhythm threes to avoid that coach brought his team. Try to convert this game into a run game. Look, there is a kid who wants to. What does the kid want to do? Look at it. There's the kid and the father who, the father, an adult, goes to him, tries to calm him down, and now the officials are looking at the previous situations. Napoli up by 19. 47-28. Mitterrand with 2 fouls. So Mitterrand out, Fajan in. Brazil Bolton has a plus minus of 21. The best plus minus of the game so far. Croswell plus 17. Cremona, the worst plus minus. It belongs to their best player, Peyton Willis. Minus 19. Fajan puts pressure on Willis. 9 seconds for Cremona's offense. Willis. Diaye. Now Casarin with a difficult shot. He gets the rebound. Another win. Another win for Napoli's defense. What a game. What a performance so far. Bolton. Bags it in. Razir Bolton. It means 49 points. Counting because we still have 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Willis. Veronesi. Croswell on him. Veronesi with an altered shot. Diaye. Short. But Anik Bow. There's a rebound. 3 opportunities. 2 second chance opportunities for Cremona. We need to avoid situations like this. Bolton. Sims trying to get Croswell. It's fouled. So 2 free throws. Diaye fouled at Croswell. Well, betting on Croswell's percentage from the line might be a good idea, but Cremona needs a completely different energy if they want to bounce back. At Croswell. Yes, 50 points for Napoli, and this is a very, very good sign. Napoli up by 20. Croswell, 2 for 2, 2 perfect free throws for Ed Croswell. Hopefully, really above Philadelphia will keep shooting like that from the line. Willis, Sims on him. Guarding Willis is difficult. Players with the size missing is more difficult, but Willis just foul. So 2 free throws. The first is good. .3% from the line, as you can see on your screen. 25 for 30. 2 for 2. So Napoli 51, Cremona 32. The last minute of the first half with a timeout, and this is important because Napoli needs to plan very accurately. It's 69 seconds, and they can be, I don't want to say decisive, but can create a good momentum. Napoli wants to keep playing well after a very good second quarter. So the last piece of stats, talking about pace and possession management, talking about the first 10 games of the season, 1/3 of the championship of the league, because 2 teams, Napoli and Cremona, they play at almost the same tempo. Napoli with 75.3 possessions per game. Cremona with 76.2, so just 0.9 more. This isn't a track meet, it's a game, a basketball game, where every possession matters. Turnovers can be a concern for Napoli with a 15.9 turnover rate, slightly higher than Cremona's. 14.7. In a balanced matchup like this, those extra empty possessions can swing the game. So the last 69 seconds of the first half, one of the best first half of the season for Napoli so far. Let's see what Flag and his teammates are able to do. As you can see, 31 points in this quarter. An excellent second quarter for Napoli. Fajan for 3, not good. Napoli need to be more patient. Now Napoli needs a good defense. Very nicely done. Well, in this case, thanks to Cremona's mistake, they won the instant replay. Probably Cremona's bench thought there was a deflection. Croswell out, Trier in. Good performance for Croswell. In a game in which Napoli needs to play without Caruso or with a different version of Willy Caruso. Zone defense for Cremona. Trier. Napoli needs to be patient, needs to move the ball, needs to find space. Trier for 3, not good, battling for rebound. Cremona with Casarin, Veronesi for 3. That's good. Cremona scores. 8 seconds for Napoli. Bolton. Trier. Wide open. Kaspar Trier. The last basket of the first half. Napoli 54. Cremona 35. It's an excellent moment of the game, an excellent stretch, the best possible way to finish the quarter, finish the first half. Very good second quarter for Napoli, an excellent second quarter for Napoli. Defense, rebounding, spacing, shot selection, so very nicely done. And now let's listen to Ed Croswell, one of the protagonists of this first quarter.
What do we have to do in the second half to continue this win? We gotta stay calm, just play defense and get some stops and keep running our offense clean. That's all we gotta do next half. We don't have to make it complicated. A very solid performance you that are in the starting 5 tonight. What are your sensations of this match? The sensation of this match is the fans' energy here and the energy that my teammates bring. We're hungry, we're trying to get this dub, and that's all I got to say. Thank you so much. See you. Coswell, bisogna continuare a difendere forte.
So we'll see you back in about 13 minutes for the second
per quello
half.
che si è fatto finora, un grazie ai compagni di squadra. La partita sta andando bene per Napoli, devono continuare così la seconda parte di gara.
Alcott Arena, second half. Napoli, Cremona, a very, very good first half with the best second quarter of the season for Napoli. 2017, the first quarter, 34-18. The second one, Napoli. Good second quarter. The season debut, Bologna with 32 points. Well, tonight it's been doing better with 34. Napoli is winning the efficiency battle inside, shooting an excellent 64% from 2-point range with a team over 21, confirming exactly what the review told us. This team is at its best. Plays inside out. Cremona, by contrast, stuck at 47% from 2. Look at Edery, major separator right now. 8-3 in terms of turnovers. And, Napoli that is been doing much better than the opponent so far. Now, the third quarter with Cremona trying to bounce back. Napoli's defense has been very, very efficient so far. Third quarter starts with 3 points. Ousmane Diaye. Too long. And to go downhill. Not good. It's Croswell's foul. After Nick Bow defensive rebound. Willis and Diaye. They attacked the paint with purpose in the first quarter. Starting 5, as you can see, Casarin probably Cremona's best player in the first half. With him, Willis, Veronesi, Diaye and Anibol. So Durant still out, still on the bench. In perfect physical conditions. Napoli with Mitro Long, Bolton, Flag, Sims and Croswell. Caruso to fire against Fever this morning. Bolton. Sims for 3, short. And again, both rebounds for him. 7 in total so far. Veronesi. Casarin. Casarin with a spectacular basket. And now Napoli up by 14. Napoli should relax. It's a long game. Too long. Player on the floor is Croswell. Sims contests his shot, but Amir Sims doesn't care. And to the referees, to the officials. Croswell on the floor. This is Casarin. Very good player from Venezia. Now the referees are talking to each other. Let's see what they decide. Napoli up by 16. Napoli's ball movement translated into control in the first half. 10 assists with only 3 turnovers. Many positive news for Alessandro Magro. Casarin, Bolton and him. Veronesi, an offensive foul. Ike, Anik Bow. There's friction between former Indiana Pacers and Rasir Bolton. Third personal foul for him. And another turnover for Cremona. Napoli needs to keep staying disciplined and close outs. See, because Cremona is not being best version of itself in terms of shooting percentage, but still a volume 3-point team by identity. He needs to keep being in the game in half court. Defense was key in the first half. Defense was key in the second quarter. If Napoli's defense is able to raise the level. What about technical foul? Crosswell got a technical foul. Crosswell and Anigbo. What does it mean? For Crosswell, it's the second foul. But for Anigbo, it's the fourth. So, bad news for coach Pierluigi Brotto. Bad news for Cremona. Anigbo forced to be left on the bench. Burns in, Anigbo out. Mitrulong. Bolton. Burns on him. Croswell with a tough catch, but a very important bucket at Croswell. 11 points for him tonight. Veronesi. Casarin. Veronesi. Willis. Catch. Shoot. In and out. Bolton. Mitrulong wide open, but it touched the sideline. So Napoli couldn't convert. Another good transition, yes, indeed. So Durham in, Willis out. It's a key stretch of the game because Napoli doesn't want Cremona to bounce back, doesn't want Cremona to gain confidence. And the Alcott Arena keeps supporting Coach Bagger's team. Casarin. Burns. It's a foul. Yes, it is. And it's Mitrulong's third. Napoli's third team foul. Burns. Croswell on him. 10 seconds for Cremona. Durham. Veronesi for 3. Croswell. Flag. Casarin. Durham. Deep. Another bad 3-pointer. Napoli with Razir Bolton. Sims. Bolton again. Burns on him. Napoli wants the isolation. Bolton. Not good. 4. Napoli 5. They become 7 for Cremona in the third quarter, at the beginning of the second half. Napoli needs to get better. Mitrulong. Flag. Double team. There's a deflection. Mitrulong speeds up. Goes to Bolton. Attacks the closeout. Flag from 3. Savio Flag knocks it in. Good ball movement. Napoli created an advantage and capitalized on it. And again, Savian Flag. 4 for 8 from 3. For the former Bonn player, key player for Napoli. Savian Flag. Durham. 3. Crosswell grabs the rebound. Flag again. It's fouled. DIA. Fouled Savian Flag. This is Casarin to Veronesi. And again, Bolton. Flag. A very, very important 3-pointer. In a moment of the game, in a stretch of the game in which Cremona tried to bounce back, to gain their level of energy, to change the momentum. Bolton! Talking about momentum. A 3-point play opportunity. Rasir Bolton. The way he drives, the way he goes downhill. It's wonderful. For the opponents, guarding him is very difficult because he's able to beat players off the dribble and after. Need to help with perfect timing, otherwise Bolton is able to kick it out and find the open player. Bolton converts. Napoli up by 22. Napoli 64, Cremona 42. Casarin, Duran, Burns sets the screen. Jones, Duran again for 3. Bottom set. But the body language clearly shows that Napoli is doing better now. Transition for Cremona. Jones is fouled by Sims. Napoli doesn't need to underestimate the importance of this game. Napoli can't allow Cremona to bounce back. Amir Sims plus 18 in terms of plus minus for him. John Jones, as you can see, is a specialist from the line. 2.3% entering this game. 12 for 13. And it becomes 13 for 15. Bolton. And Amin touching the line. Napoli doesn't have to underestimate the importance of the third quarter. Importance of keep Cremona at a reasonable gap. Jones, Bolton and him. Jones banks it in. Sims. Flag. Bolton, Jones and him. Sims. Napoli hasn't created anything so far. 6 seconds. Jones trying to help. Sims to flag. The defense collapsing on him. And flag. Draws a foul. Getting something, I don't want to say out of nothing, but pretty close to it. It's Durham's first personal foul, a game personal performance that is affected. Physical issues. So 7 flag. Top scorer so far. 14 points. First is not good. Caruso and Crosswell turn to each other. Zero for 2. Flag. No good. This situation. Casarin. Yeah, Treyer with a good defense. 10 seconds for Cremona. Casarin. Yaye. Casarin. Difficult catch. And Napoli grabs the rebound. Amir Sims. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sims fouled by Burns. And there will be 2 free throws for Amir Sims. Casarin out. Willis in. Bolton out. Gentile in for Cremona. Napoli substitutions in the central part of the third quarter. Let's go, guys. Get better at converting the free throws. Sims converts the second free throw. These are the percentages. Driving much better, drawing many more fouls. Duran, Sims on him. Gentile. Alley-oop. Savian flag. It's short time at the Alcott Arena. Timeout Cremona. Napoli up by 19. Napoli with a very good third quarter. Well, the second quarter created a huge gap between these two teams. Napoli keeps leading with authority, with great confidence. Cremona had a couple of good opportunities to reduce the gap, but missed three-pointers. These, an alley-oop in transition after a good defense is something that can energize the venue, can energize the supporters, energize the team. Makes a huge difference. This the situation in terms of leaderboard. Savian flag, Rasir Bolton at Crosswell. Double digit for them. Only 8 points for Nazmi Trulong. His performance has been affected by foul issues so far, but even without their main leader, their good guy, Napoli, been leading the game. Very, very good basketball. Dura, Trayer on him. Burns. Willis. Duran. Jones. Trayer with a rebound. 3 minutes to go. Gentile. Jones on him. Jones with a very aggressive defense. Gentile to Trayer. Elamin. Good rotation for Cremona's defense. Elamin for 3. Napoli with an extra possession. Put rebound for Napoli. Gentile for 3. Not good. Another extra possession. Trayer fouled. 2 extra possessions for Napoli. Duran fouled Trayer. 3rd personal foul for him. Napoli with great confidence, great energy. Keeps rotating the players. Burns and Dyer out. Veronese and Grant in. Cremona hasn't been finding solutions. The problems that Napoli has been creating since the beginning of the game, or if you want to be more accurate, since the beginning of the second quarter, because the first game was balanced. In the second quarter, Napoli created a huge gap. So you can see the score. Napoli 69, Cremona 48. Willis, Grant, Jones, Simpson here. Sims with a foul. Sims is not happy with his decision. It's 3rd personal foul, as you can see. And now Sims out, Crosswell in. Napoli played small, without Caruso, without Crosswell. And now there's a proper center in terms of size. 2 for 2 for Tejon Jones. It's wrong and Sims on the bench. Bolton. And Gentile leading the offense. Kaspar Treyer again from deep. 3, 4, 5. 60% for him today. As you can see on your screen, 11 points for Kaspar Treyer. He's a very important player. Both ends, both defensively and offensively. Grant. 3-point play opportunity, fouled by Elamin. Elamin trying to foul him, but it was too late. Replay. Gentile Treyer. And, a brilliant performance in terms of 3-point percentage and many things for Napoli tonight. Gentile, Napoli up by 19. Croswell matched with Jones. A clear mismatch. Napoli is not able to exploit. Lamin. It's a foul. But Napoli without patience because it could read better the floor. There was Croswell against Jones. Cremona's reach created a clear mismatch in post up. Third foul, Ismail Elamin. So, John Jones from the line. The first is good. Lamin pretty disappointed because of the 2 personal fouls in less than a minute. Gentile, Cremona, full court defense. Bolton, Durham and him. Brazil Bolton. Lamin coming off the screens. Bolton again, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Treyer. They want to switch, so there's again the mismatch. Croswell, Jones. Bolton on his own. Razir Bolton. A performance for him. Perfect balance in this quarter. 20-20. Good defense by Treyer. It's Cremona's ball. Not sure about it, but still. Treyer, a very good defender. Gentile trying to get them. Inbound. And now, Elamin out, Fajan in. It's wrong, still on the bench. Points for Leonardo Fajan so far. Let's see. Be able to create something, but it's a half-court violation for Cremona. A bad execution. It's lining him out. So it was a Napoli ball, according to the officials, but Cremona was able to use properly this possession. So now it is Napoli's ball. Let's see if Bolton is going to go for a 2 for 1. Bolton, amazing him. Bolton! There was a foul. There's no way they can stop him off the dribble. Very good ball handler. And very good at getting opponents off the dribble. Every time we talk about the volume of Napoli's 3-point attempts, it's a low number, but because both Elamin and Bolton are shooting guards who, if you're driving, don't take a lot of shots behind the arc. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Willis, Duram, Fajan on him. Duram, it's it in. So Napoli 75, Cremona 57. Napoli up by 18, and we'll be back shortly for the fourth and hopefully final quarter of the game. Fourth quarter, Napoli leads by 18. A good third quarter, in which Cremona 22 points, Napoli 21, as you can see here. The second quarter created a huge gap in terms of score. Napoli to keep pushing till the end of the game. This is a very important game. Treyer, not good. Treyer. Now it's 3 or 6, 50% for him. Very good performance for him so far. Duram. Switch. Veronese, Bolton on him, Fajan, Grant, Willis, Treyer on him, Peyton Willis, excellent defense by Treyer, Fajan, rebound, Treyer, leads, steal, Bolton, Croswell, Grant on him, offensive foul. Third personal foul for Ed Croswell, who needs to get better at situations like this. It's not the first time this season that charges the opponents. Napoli without Caruso, with few issues today. And now Duran. Grant, Croswell! What did he do? Bolton, Fajan, wide open! Leonardo Fajan! Napoli up by 21 after excellent defensive play by Ed Croswell. On the other end of the court, Leonardo Fajan, three-pointer. Jones, no good. Treyer, Mitro long. Bolton. Veronese on him. Veronese fouled him. So Napoli's ball. Mitro long. Fajan. Croswell. The corner. Bolton. Extra pass. Treyer. From 3. Kasper Treyer. Knocks it in. And Napoli with a plus 24. It becomes plus 21. Still, again, good ball movement. Napoli's offense. Much better. Oh, was a 2-pointer for Cremona. So Napoli up by 22. Bolton. What's up? Good. Fajan. Treyer. Bolton. 4-3. Short. Fajan with a rebound. Banks it in. Leonardo Fajan. Another important protagonist of this season for Napoli. This is positive energy. This is good second unit performance. Mitro long. Fajan. Treyer. Fajan again. Mitro long. Step back. Tries to get another 3-pointer. Kasper Treyer with a foul. This is Treyer's 5th 3-pointer of the game. 4th 3-pointer of the game. 4 for 7 for him. Not even Fajan. Look at him. Perfect timing. Good offensive rebounding. Cremona. Durham. 3-pointer. Now Napoli up by 21. 6 minutes and 40 seconds. But you can't underestimate the importance of the score difference. Croswell! With a block. No, it's a foul. Would have been another highlight of this wonderful game. Casarin to Sasha Grant. Croswell with the 4th personal foul. So we were talking about the score difference because yes, Napoli needs to win. Napoli wants to keep leading by a huge amount of points, double-digit point at least. It's important because if, and only if, Napoli wins tonight, Cremona is gonna win the second match of the game between these two teams, and if at the end of the 30 games, at the end of the regular season, Napoli and Cremona have the same number of wins, what's gonna happen? We're gonna look at the score, the points difference, the score difference. So winning with a huge amount of point in terms of gap can be key, just in case. Napoli 83, Cremona 62, but there will be 2 free throws to run the floor with Veronese, Grant, Casarin and Jones. And misses the first. Napoli with Mitro Long, Alamin, Fajan, flag, and Croswell. 0 for 2 for Sasha Grant. Another negative sign for Cremona, for Coach Brato's team. Mitro Long struggles but keeps the offense alive. Flag, Alamin, Mitro Long, 6 seconds. Napoli hasn't created anything. Mitro Long needs to get something out of nothing. Turnover. Casarin, but Fajan grabs a rebound. Mitro Long, flag, wide open. Savio flag! Napoli 86, Cremona 62. Napoli up by 24. Again, defense, rebound, transition, and good looks. After that, it's just about execution. But in a game like this, we've been talking about it since the beginning of the game. There are good days and bad days, good nights and bad nights. This is a good day. This is a game in which Savian flag, it's a good look, it's a good shot. He converts it. Flag 5 for 9. Trayer 4 for 7. Total Napoli 14 over 33 from 3. It means 42%. The best performance of the season from this point of view. And Napoli is flirting with 100 points. And we're not talking about an easy opponent. We're not talking about a bad team, a poor team. Yes, Durham has been having physical issues, but still Cremona is a good team. Also because Cremona doesn't have Durham, or the best version of Durham, but Napoli doesn't have the best version of Caruso. So Napoli up by 18. Another timeout, Cremona's timeout. As you can see, Anibou 4 personal fouls for him. So let's see what's gonna happen. This game is key for the standings for the final 8 of Italy Cup competition. And now the fouls situation. For fouls, it's Ron Croswell and Nick Bow. 3 fouls. Elamin, Sims, talking about Cremona, 2 players. Diaye and Durham, talking about points. 4 players in double digits for both Napoli and Cremona. And Savian flag plays. He's playing like he's been showing since the beginning of the game. The opponent is very, very difficult to guard him. Cremona with an aggressive defense. Napoli with a transition. Elami banks it in. Napoli sealed the game. Now it's just about the points difference, just about the final score. Napoli wants to keep pushing. Casarin with a no-look assist. Very good. Casarin and Veronesi fit pretty well. Best players. We talk about Cremona tonight. Mitro Long. Flag. Mitro Long. 8 seconds from downtown. Nice. Mitro Long. 5 minutes to go. 25 points. Separate Napoli and Cremona. Mitro Long with another defensive play. This is an excellent player because he's a leader on both ends, both defensively and offensively. Look at it. Think about it. And after that, 3-pointer. Mitro Long with 11 points. The 5th Napoli player, double digit. And now Croswell out. Sims in. So Sims and flag, big man for Napoli. Flag to Sims. Able to bank it in. Napoli 93. What a performance. After probably the worst performance of the year. It was a basketball nightmare for Napoli, but basketball is like that. Sports is like that. Not lucky place for Napolitan teams, because after last week loss for our Coach Magra's team this morning, so in soccer, Napoli lost 1-0 with Udine. Fajan, 3, no good. Nick Bow. Willis. What's up? Linet for him. Napoli 93, Cremona 71. Double team here. Metro long. Has to the floor. Nick Bow on him. Here, mismatch in terms of athleticism. Elamin, no fouls. Elamin again. Second play opportunity. Flag. Fajan. Elamin takes the 3-pointer. No good, but still. Good look created by Napoli. Here, Fajan with a foul. Well, I want to talk about Leonardo Fajan, because this is a player who we consider probably the 10th in terms of importance in Coach Magra's rotation. But the former Verona player shows that he needs to be ready when he's called by Coach Magra. Now, Fajan out. Gentile in. Fajan tonight played a good game. 5 points for him, 3-pointer. Remember the rebound and the layup. Important stretch of the third quarter. Extra possession for Cremona. Duram. Mitro long on him. Yeah, from downtown. Now Casarin. Now good. Mitro long. Napoli wants to run. Napoli wants to flirt with 100. Gentile, but there's a call. Charlie. Stefano Gentile disagrees with the official's call. Yes. Yeah. Right call. Gentile fouls in the first quarter at Udine. A topic of discussion during the week, because 3 fouls, but none of them were particularly clear. I want to forget early the referee's performance last week, and now Willis foul. Peton Willis, the best Cremona's player, is probably the best player, just in terms of steal, but good 3-point shooter, 35.8%, 3 for 6.8% from true. Not tonight. Only 8 points for him, and this is another clear sign of defensive efficiency for Napoli. Elamin, the first free throw is good. It's wrong out. Croswell in. The energy, the enthusiasm of the Alcott Arena for Nazmi Trulong, for all Coach Magra's players tonight. The best performance of the season. And we're not talking, I want to say it again, I want to repeat it. We're not talking about an easy game. We're not talking about an easy opponent. They're not easy opponents in the Italian Serie A. We're talking about a team, Cremona, whose record was better than Napoli's record. Still, when there's the right chemistry, there's the right intensity, good defense, Napoli is able to win the game, is able to The opponent struggle with limiting good offense. Now Croswell with a 3-point play opportunity. Napoli close to 100 at Croswell in a game in which had to work more than usual, considering that Caruso wasn't fit. 4 minutes for Willie Caruso. 27 so far for Ed Croswell. So, talking about a player who knows how to be protagonist. Very good big man. Elamin out, Stefano Saccoccia in. Player from the academy. 19 years old for Stefano Saccoccia. And now Gentile, another Stefano. Stefano Gentile, Stefano Saccoccia for Napoli. Cremona, Durham from 3, short. Napoli's ball. Let's go, guys. Let's go to 100. Saccoccia. Durham on him. Goes all the way to the screen. Saccoccia to Sims. Gentile. Saccoccia. Gentile. Saccoccia again. Big ball on him. Saccoccia. The drive. Saccoccia! No. Sorry. Stefano Saccoccia. A little disappointing. Good drive. Traveling. So Napoli close to get a 3-digit number. Another substitution. It's an innovation for Ed Croswell. Talking about plus minus. Plus 20. Croswell 22. A meter long. And Mirko Gloria grabs a rebound. It's his season debut. Mirko Gloria grabs a rebound. Fouled by Anigbo. It should be the 5th foul for Anigbo. Cronesi in, Casarin out for Cremona. Now Saccoccia. Let's see if Coach Magro's team is able to get 100 points. 24 points difference right now between Napoli and Cremona. Gentile. Gloria plays the screen. Flag. Saving flag. Fade away. Not good. 11 points for Durham. It's Durham's foul, not Anigbo. And now Sasha Grant. Turnover. Gentile. This is the right moment. Flag. No good. Flag again. No good. Third opportunity. And Napoli gets 100 points. What a night for Coach Magro's team. Well, seemed easier. But it actually was. First, no good. Second, easy. No. Third, yes. 7 flag, 21 points. Napoli with a great reaction after last week's bad loss. Cremona scores with Filippo Galli. Game was sealed. Then 5 minutes ago, Napoli knows that after this win, everything can change positively because this team can gain confidence, can gain positive energy, and show they want to get to the final 8 of Italy Cup. Gentile, good. Gloria! Napoli wins. Se acabó el partido. Full time. Napoli 102. Cremona 76, the best performance of the season so far. A great second quarter. And after that, Napoli was in control, total control of the game. 42% from 3, 61% from 2. Total of 42 rebounds. Napoli won. Defensive and offensive rebound battle. Limited the turnovers. Overall, it has been a very, very good performance. Curva Est, the core, the heart of the Alcott Arena. The supporters of Napoli can and should be proud of this team. Without Caruso, but with great confidence, great energy. Wasn't easy after Udine, but this team knows how to do it, knows how to win important games like this one. 21 points for Seven Flag, 14 was Croswell and Treyer, 15 for Razir Bolton. And there was nothing Cremona could do to avoid this loss. Now let's listen to Kaspar Treyer.
Kaspar Treyer, che partita questa sera tua e della squadra?
What a game for you and for the team.
Abbiamo fatto un buon lavoro già dall'inizio.
Yes, we worked very well
Abbiamo fatto
since the beginning.
Siamo riusciti a farla stasera. Soprattutto in
We converted a good job during the week in this performance.
la confidenza, da lì vai avanti.
When you're confident about it, you can just look forward and capitalize on it.
Tanto tempo, più del solito, una grande performance da parte tua, una grande prestazione.
You played more than usual and a great performance.
Si è sentito anche la mancanza di Willy perché
Yes, we missed Willy Caruso.
Rimbalzo in attacco, ma
oggi rebound skills.
è stato bravissimo.
Croswell played very well.
Con Omie da 5 abbiamo fatto le cose giuste.
Even when Sims played as center, we played very well.
E attendiamo coach Magro.
Kaspar Treyer. A lot of important three-pointers for him. But in defensive end, solid performance as usual. For a player that sometimes is wrongly underestimated for his importance. And now, let's listen to Alessandro Magro, our coach.
Eccoci, coach Alessandro Magro, che bella vittoria, una grande performance di squadra.
What a win.
Una vittoria importante, anche lo scarto importante.
Important win. With a huge gap.
Siamo felici di aver fatto questa prestazione davanti al nostro pubblico.
We're happy for this performance in front of our venue, our supporters. We knew that this game was particularly important. For the first time we are in the first half of the standings. A lot of players with double digits, a lot of players who gave their contribute.
Una splendida risposta dopo Udine.
We want to keep winning in order to increase the level of confidence.
Sì, assolutamente, è solo un passo all'interno del nostro viaggio.
It's an important step, but it's just one step
indietro, ma è sicuramente un passo
of our journey.
Grazie mille coach, grazie mille.
We want to keep playing like that. So Napoli won. Napoli played very well. Napoli forgot about Udine by winning very well. A very well-deserved win for Coach Magro's team. The Alcott Arena is happy, and from the Alcott Arena, you can just say, have a great rest of your day from Giulio Alfano. And as always, Forza Napoli! Bye-bye.
Eccoci qui, eccoci, ben ritrovati dall'Alcott Arena. 102-76 è il risultato finale di Napoli-Cremona. Gli azzurri vincono lo scontro diretto in classifica contro una delle squadre a metà della stessa come gli azzurri, quindi una diretta concorrente per provare a centrare quel sogno che si chiama Final 8, ma dobbiamo sottolineare due cose importanti, che la prima sfida è la stagione in cui il Napoli sfonda il tetto dei 100 punti segnati, per lo più in casa davanti al nostro pubblico, e tra i tanti ragazzi che stasera abbiamo visto in campo abbiamo potuto apprezzare a fine partita un applauso e un abbraccio speciale di tutti i compagni di squadra a Mirko Gloria, che oggi ha segnato il suo debutto con la maglia del Napoli Basket, quindi completando il giro di roster. Parleremo nel post partita chiaramente con Coach Magro, tutti i nostri contributi li troverete sul nostro canale ufficiale YouTube, ovviamente come sempre su Instagram e su Facebook, su TikTok, tutte le nostre chicche. Questa settimana anche uno speciale per il Natale, ma fatemi ringraziare anche Giulio Alfano che vi ha raccontato questa straordinaria vittoria degli uomini di Coach Magro contro Cremona, una vittoria sul campo schiacciante, non soltanto per i punti, ma come la squadra dal primo minuto si è posta nei confronti del canestro degli avversari, mostrando un gioco fluido e convincente che sicuramente dimostra anche una crescita che di settimana in settimana si fa più evidente e risponde anche a qualche battuta d'arresto che chiaramente aveva messo sotto i lavori duri, forzati i nostri ragazzi. Grazie a tutti, buon divertimento, vi ricordo che ci vediamo, questa non era l'ultima in casa, quindi prima di fine anno ci rivedremo. Grazie a tutti, buonanotte!